They're called B'nai Anusim, or sons of the forced ones. That's because they face the choice of converting to Catholicism or death.
It's something in the Jewish world that I don't think, apart from what is happening here, I've ever heard about it, or not 10 years ago, about the plight of the Jewish people from the time of the Inquisition. And it's easy to understand that because it was, of course, 500 years ago.
Jimmy McClintock joined Christians and Jews in Portugal to pray for the B'nai Anusim. The hope is to restore their Jewish heritage so they can immigrate to Israel.
For the Jewish people in America, you're either Jewish or you're not Jewish. The B'nai Anusim is different from that. The B'nai Anusim today, being confronted with the realization that they are Jewish, and yet their family life took a huge turn 500 years ago.
King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella initiated the Spanish Inquisition to expose Jews who converted to Catholicism but secretly kept their religion.
Either you convert or you die. So they never gave, Jewish people, these descendants, the option. But these descendants, they chose to keep their Judaism in secret, and it was a risk. And many of them died because of that. And they paid a high price for keeping to their origins and to their faith.
Castelo de Vida is a quaint Portuguese town of about 5,000 people. It's about 10 miles from the Spanish border. Hundreds of years ago, when the Spanish Inquisition started, Spain's Jews fled across the border here for protection. Over about 4 years, King Manuel I of Portugal welcomed some 120,000 Jews to his country. In 1496, however, the Catholic Church demanded King Manuel deal with his Jews before he could marry the daughter of King Ferdinand in Spain.
First, he thought he would ship them out, like the Jews were kicked out of Spain in 1492. And then he realized that if he does, he's got nobody to administer his country and to run the country. So he forced to convert them in one day.
One of the places that happened was this town square. The Jews were rounded up and brought here from the Jewish neighborhood, sprinkled with water and given new names. Afterwards, they were sent to new homes in Christian neighborhoods. At the time, many of Portugal's Jews fled to newly discovered Brazil, where an estimated 60 million of their descendants still live today.
And they want to know more about how to reconnect to the Jewish people and to the Jewish faith.
They include Mateus Guimarães and his father Marcelo, who started the first of its kind museum about the persecution of the Jewish people during the infamous